Heyo, so I have not really been writing that much. Well, when it comes to the research for the screenplay thing I'm doing, I have genuinely just, it came to me in a dream again. Like, it's my best screenplays are just like a movie that plays in my head. Because, like, the more I try and think about it, like, it does help to plan it out. And then I'm just like, it feels like so, like you're trying too hard when it's like, but it is good. You do want to like try and plan it and be like, what's the best way to do this? And then you're like, I don't know, but yeah, so after all of the research for all of the characters, even the ones I already knew, like I straight up went to I took like colored I went to Staples and I bought colored there's my girl. Okay, so I bought colored pens and I took an assigned piece of paper for all of the existing Justice League members and the character, I'm not saying it's spoiling anything, but the people in that I'm adding to the movie and, or screenplay. See, I dream big. I'm just like, this is going to be a movie. I'm going to sell this and it's going to be awesome. And they're going to cast me as her because nobody else could be her because I'm awesome and nobody else can portray her just magnificent, just amazing. Like, I just like in the movie, like, okay, so the whole thing, I've explained this before, the way I create the movie thingies, like scripts in my head, is that I'm the character because it's me going through the dream. So it's like, it doesn't really work any other way, like the way but I mean, there are ways that I can write where I take myself out of it, but like, it's like extra steps, but it's those kind of ones that come in a dream are usually the ones that is like, it has to be me. Like, I don't know, like my first screenplay that I wrote I created when I know I can never come up with the actual idea, but it was that recurring dream from elementary school that I was so busy. Like, part of the reason that I kept having the recurring dream was because I felt like it was like all the anxiety I had from just overworked, like just feeling like everyone wanted so much from me, and all the honors classes, being one of the only like 2 Black kids in the honors classes, and like being bullied for stuff I didn't even know what was happening, and like just like doing like being in all the honors choruses and being in AAU basketball and the school basketball, and I didn't just do the chorus, the musicals in school. I did the summer stock in school in the summer. So like, and then my family is big. So like, whenever my parents were like, "Hey, the family's doing something," we were like, "Oh, okay." We would just jump in the car and go. And so like, we never had like a schedule for anything. So everything, and the way my brain works is it has to be like scheduled. So it was just like no order to anything. And at least I had order in school, but then in the summer there was nothing. So I just was like, when I had the idea in elementary school, I got my first laptop, and then I started to type out the screenplay idea. And I actually found it today when I was organizing my room. I wasn't exactly organizing my room, but I was tidying it, and I was like, this is really dusty, and I was like, let me get my dustbuster or my duster thing. And I was getting it, and I was like, I see this thing every time I get my dustbuster and dust my room, and I'm like, this is some really pretty art. And I was like, I forgot that art isn't just art; it's the cover for my screenplay. I have a screenplay the script is in a binder with a picture of a character who's like the main character in the I say movie, it's a screenplay, but I'm like, oh yeah. And then like behind it is like all the art that I drew of the characters. Cause I don't just like, I do the whole shebang. Like I'm like, this is the character design, the backstory, like I do like, I love like the entirety of like everything. And so, isn't that cool? I prefer Jon Stewart, but I mean, he's actually a good Green Lantern, but there's some Green Lanterns I don't like. But yeah, I like Jessica Chavez, I think is her last name. But yeah, anyway, crap, I forgot. I forgot to do a script again. That helped the other time when I was like trying to figure out but girly, 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 get yourself together. And now I look to my left and I see I have one piece paused and now I'm distracted even more. I have stuff all over the place. And Spider-Man's in front of me. I got DC behind me, Marvel in front of me, Overwatch is over there. I have a Japanese painting of the ocean and the one of we have like the one of the mountain Mount Fuji over there and another one at Mount Fuji. One of the farts. What is his name? It's like a famous. Never mind. It's hard to focus when I should have written something, but this is supposed to be one of those update thingies because like I lost my voice. It's honestly still not fully back yet because I'm not really good at doing a complete thing of vocal rest. And I know I shouldn't blame other people, but partially it's because of my family and they're just like, we talked about it when we were younger. We were like, we should all learn sign language because we're singers and that's what we do. And we also like act and stuff and we just need to stop talking. And we're like, yeah, that's a great idea. But then we wanted to learn sign language and there weren't enough people who signed up for the class. And so we couldn't do it. And my grandma knows some sign language, but her hands are arthritic-ish now. Well, no, she actually does have arthritis. So she has to like be careful, but she has so much to teach me. Well, I said it like she owes me, but I'm just like, she's my last, like, well, no, technically I have two, but she's like my step grandma kind of, but I don't think of her that way. Like I love her, but she doesn't remember me anymore. And that makes me sad, but like she remembers me as like a little girl when I played with dolls. And because I still like collect dolls, it's kind of the same. But like, I don't do the same thing. Like I don't like move them around and be like, oh, I'm playing with a doll. But like, if she came and like, she would just be like, if she like bought me a doll, I would still love it because it'd be like, thank you. But, she's funny. I love her. And then my like blood grandma she's great. I hang out with her all the time. I don't know how I ended up talking about my grandma. Just being distracted. Yeah. I do too many voices. Yo! That used to make everybody on the school bus like laugh. It was funny because like the school bus driver couldn't even get mad. Like she looked back and she just smiled and kept driving the bus because she was like, I mean, it wasn't causing any hurt to anybody. Like, that's why I stood right here to help me remember. Okay, Hawkgirl, screenplay. The first screenplay I wrote. Yes, I need to revise it, because technically it was a fan fiction and I don't want it to be a fan fiction. I want it to be, where's the we name it? This is a State Farm bear. His hand is whatever. I don't want it to be a fan fiction. I want it to be like a legit thing. So, plus I wrote it when I was in the 9th. I finished it when I was in the I don't know, freshman or sophomore year of high school. And it's in the wrong format. So I had no idea what I was doing. I just wanted to get my thoughts out. And then I wrote another screenplay and another screenplay and another screenplay. And I had like more and more ideas. And I just lost track. And I just